Hey guys, welcome to the Greasy Sports Podcast. This is the October 18th edition of our baseball segment. And, as the postseason goes along, we have less to talk about, but, more stories within the series itself. As of right now, Yankees and Astros are playing. It's 4-1 in the top of the sixth, and the Astros are leading that series 3-1.
Game's in Houston, I assume?
Game's in New York.
It is in New York, actually. So if the Yankees get this one, it's going to be 3-2, and it's going to make the series a lot more interesting. I mean, as much as I hate the Yankees, I do want to see a really interesting series. I like seeing these long playoff series. There's more action. It's, way more fun.
This Yankees game's only been home runs, too.
Yeah, it's just been home runs. I mean...
Well, and everyone claims that this is the true World Series because they think whoever wins this one is going to walk away with it.
Yeah, but
that's who I think.
But the thing is, the Nats just absolutely...
They're making a good storyline out of it.
They had a great run. It's like they just got so hot once the playoffs started. I mean, they beat the Brewers, and then they just blasted through the Cardinals.
Shouldn't have won that, and they're in the World Series.
Yeah, they should not have won that wild card.
And now they're in the World Series.
They had one good inning the whole game, and really, if the error wasn't made by the Brewers outfielder,
that could have been more. This whole playoffs.
Who knows what would have happened?
The NL could be a whole different story right now.
Yeah, but playoff baseball. I mean, that's the thing with the wild card games is you need one good game.
One bad bounce in a baseball game, and it can change the whole game.
And they've been playing amazing baseball since that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been. This has obviously been the surprise of the season so far. Yeah. Is them going on this run,
getting rid of Bryce Harper, and they're just making them.
I mean, the Twins leading the league in home runs and crushing the record. That was a pretty good storyline. But I think once you saw it, they were playing the Yankees in the wild card. You could only assume that season was over with.
I mean, doesn't Bryce Harper only... I'm pretty sure he only averages like a career 276 average.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's aggressive at the plate. That's why.
That's true.
I mean, he's always swinging for the fences, and he's a very polarizing player. And you think a team like the Nationals would fall off after that, but instead they go on a playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
And now he is on the Phillies, sitting out of the playoffs.
Watching the Nationals in the World Series.
He came in the league at the same time as Mike Trout. And everyone still thinks he's going to be like Mike Trout, but the thing is, he's not Mike Trout.
He's not.
He's not Mike Trout.
Mike Trout's on pace to...
They always compare those two guys.
Oh, the thing is, Mike Trout is, he's quietly probably going to even be the best player in Major League Baseball history.
In history.
In history.
They're already saying he is the Michael Jordan of baseball.
He's just on a shitty team. That's it.
And that's the worst part about it, is Michael Jordan got to go...
And you can't hate him.
6 championships. He won 3, left the league, came back, won 3 more. Trout, signing that, I love him. I'm glad that he stayed where he stayed and got all that money. Now he's the most paid player. But if he went to a team with a little more power to it, man, he'd be fun to watch.
You can't hate Mike Trout. There's nothing to hate about him.
You can't.
And it's he's so fucking good, and I feel so bad for him.
He's not even in the playoffs.
No. That's how good he is. That's how fucking good he is. That's how fucking good he is.
That's how good he is.
I mean, you watch fucking baseball, I'm like, yeah, Trout's probably the best fucking player. He steals bases, he makes plays in the outfield, and he has a great average, and
he's the most fun baseball player to I will say watch.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I've seen him in person one time.
I gotta see Mike Trout in person once. I gotta see him. I gotta see the GOAT for baseball. But so Nationals World Series.
It's a good storyline they've made.
Very good storyline, as we said. I mean, we both picked the Astros. We've been over this.
Oh yeah.
Even though they're losing, it could be a 3-2 series by the end of the night, but it's only the top of the sixth. The Astros they have so much firepower. They have such a great pitching staff. They could come back. 3 runs is not the end of the world for them in the middle of a baseball game.
Nationals came back too. Who knows?
Nationals came back too.
Houston is a better team than the Nationals, so they could easily come back still this game, I think.
Yeah, Houston's still going to be in the World Series. It's going to be a Stros-Nats game, World Series.
A good pitching battle.
And
that will be the greatest World Series pitching duel in.
And I think that's what gives the Nationals hope is that pitching staff.
Oh yeah.
Strasburg, Scherzer, for sure.
That's holding them in the games.
That's going to be holding them in the series, and I think they will be able to squeak away 1 or 2 maybe in the series. I don't think they're going to get swept. I mean, it's a World Series. It's the 2 best teams.
Who knows? Maybe they surprise everybody and win the whole thing. That's the thing.
If they win the whole thing, I'm not going to...
That'd be one of the...
That's not dumbass worthy. Because
that could happen.
It could very well happen.
It could happen.
It'd be the greatest story in a long time.
It's their first time in a World Series too.
Well, and here's the thing: they're a wild. They had to win just to get into the wild card game. Then they had to win the wild card game, barely get it. They had to beat the Dodgers, who 3 weeks ago we were talking were a lock for the World Series.
And you were fucking shitting on Jaden.
You're right.
Well,
You were shitting on.
Clayton
Kershaw.
He did apologize.
I apologize for that. However, this story's crazy. I mean, that draws comparisons to like the upset of NC State basketball in March Madness way back in the day. Jimmy V. And what's another crazy upset story? The Giants over the 16-0 Patriots, maybe.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then
it's some story like that. Because they were a wild card team going into that playoffs.
yeah, it's you never know. And in this day and age, for any sport, you could argue maybe for football it's not the case because the Patriots have been to 9 or 10 straight AFC Championship games. You can predict who the teams are going to be, but there's always going to be that one team that goes on a run and surprises everybody and, could maybe ruin the whole thing with all the predictions. Fuck up Vegas.
This is the most parity in an MLB playoff probably ever.
Yeah, and that makes baseball slightly more interesting to me.
Except for the Twins, of course.
Except for the Twins, but I expect them to break my heart, which is why I didn't get my hopes up this time. Because I saw
yes,
they played.
You did.
I
did.
Well, oh yeah, you did, but it's like.
I did.
I mean, I said that they lost 16 straight games against the Yankees in the playoffs.
I got my hopes up for the Brewers, and they choked on me. So
16. That's the longest streak in
winless
history.
That's the longest winless streak for one team against another in MLB postseason history, and it's not even fucking close. The Yankees own the Twins. They are renting out space at Target Field right now. Those sons of bitches. Fuck them. But anyway, I still think the Astros are going to go to the World Series. How many games do you think the World Series will go, assuming the Astros go?
I'll give the Nationals 2 games. I say it's Game 6.
You say it goes Game 6. Astros win it.
Astros win.
Okay.
Game 6.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna probably go on the lower end of the spectrum here and say they're gonna win one. It's gonna be a 4-1 series, and I think the Astros are gonna win. If the Yankees go, I think that kind of changes the whole dynamic of everything, and that makes it a way more even series because the Astros are clearly the best team in the league.
It'd be a fun series to watch too. You got the high hitting power of like Stanton and.
If the Yankees go, this is kind of my hot take. If the Yankees go, I'm gonna pick the Nationals.
What an American series it'd be though. The Washington Nationals versus the New York Yankees.
Everybody would be just fucking hating the Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
I think everybody would be against the Yankees.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying both of them represent America though. Is what I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Kind of like how when the Patriots Eagles played in the Super Bowl, they were like, "This is the most American."
Everyone hated both teams though. I feel like.
Washington doesn't have a championship, right?
Mm-mm.
This is their first World Series they've ever been to.
And Yankees have, I think, 27.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do have 27.
They haven't won one in 10 years though.
No, yeah, the last one was what? 2010, 2009.
2009 when they still had
2009.
Jeter and A-Rod and all those guys.
However, now that the Nationals have made it this year, it's their first ever World Series. The Mariners are the only team in the MLB that have never made it to the World
That's so
Series.
sad.
And they won't be there
And
for a
they've
while.
had so much talent on their
Ichiro,
Robinson Cano.
Felix Hernandez.
Felix Hernandez, thank you.
Robinson Cano at second base. They had him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robin.
that doesn't count. He was past his prime.
Okay, but he had one good season with them.
Well, they had Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh yeah! How can we not talk about the kid? Oh my God, we're idiots.
For baseball, they waste more talent than anybody in the league.
Oh,
They are the Green Bay Packers of the MLB.
Who are the Packers wasting in talent right now? Tell me right now. Tell me that right now. Who are they wasting in talent right now?
You're out of the shot.
I'm tall as fuck, okay?
Who are the
Oh my
Packers
God.
wasting in talent right now?
Oh my fucking God. Okay, Jaden.
Safeco Field.
Okay, you know what? We're going a little
Lambeau
off.
Field.
We're going a little off topic here, but okay. What were the Packers in the 70s and 80s?
Okay.
They were fucking nothing.
Poop on a stick.
They were poop on a fucking stick. They were a shit kebab, okay? They were a fucking
Actually-
shit kebab.
Here's to show it. The Packers have probably won the NFC North these past 2 decades more than anyone else. However, if you look at all the NFC North, the Vikings have won the NFC North more than any team by far. But it's because
Okay, but
the
who has more
Packers
Super Bowl
were
rings?
so bad in the 70s and 80s.
Division titles don't mean anything until you have Super Bowls.
Yeah, neither does owning.
That's all I can say.
That's fair.
Division titles don't mean a thing unless if you're winning Super Bowl.
I have stock in the Packers. I paid $200 for a piece of paper.
They used to be in it.
Who has more?
Okay, you went with Super Bowl rings? Shut your fucking mouth.
It's true.
Okay,
though.
okay, listen to this. Listen to this. How lucky are the fucking Packers? They get Brett Favre in 1991 or 1992,
Yeah.
and they waste so much fucking talent. Like, think about it. If you have 2 to 3 decades of the best quarterback in the NFL, like, how can you not do anything with that? You have 2 Super Bowls to show for it. Can you argue that they wasted fucking talent? Ted Thompson's a dipshit when it comes
I
to
will
roster
say Ted
management.
Thompson is one of the he was horrible with roster management. Never
Brett
won a-
Favre, all-time leading passer up until he retired, and then Aaron Rodgers is shattering efficiency records for the league, and they can't fucking do anything. You give him a 1 top 10 defense and he wins the Super Bowl. How is it that hard?
Baseball, huh?
Yeah, baseball. All right.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no.
really-
I mean,
that's
I
really-
still have the Astros winning it.
Yeah, Astros in 6.
We'll see where things are if the World Series is set for our next Monday show.
I mean, I kind of wanted to stretch out more. You know, it's more content and makes it just way more interesting, I guess. But we'll see you on
That's true.
Friday.